I'm a very big fan of the Disney Silly Symphony shorts. I absolutely love them. I think they're so much fun and often a little bit wacky and questionable. And I was very keen to watch the Merry Dwarfs, primarily because I was curious to see an early example of a Disney dwarf. I was keen to see how much they would look like the dwarfs that we know from Snow White, which I'm sure you will agree, if I said picture a Disney dwarf, that's what you'd come up with. Definitely not the case here. They don't look like a Disney dwarf to me, and I have to say I don't actually like the design of them. There is something about them that I find a little bit eerie, not offensive as such. They're not like caricaturing the dwarf character. That's not what I'm trying to say, but there's something about them that I think is a little bit unnerving. I'm just not a fan of the design of the dwarfs here. The actual animation itself is fine. I don't know why I haven't gelled with this short, because realistically it's got the same theme as a lot of the others. We have these dwarfs who are dancing, they're being merry, they're getting drunk, they're pushing these beer barrels. There are flowers, they're intertwined with nature, and some other animals and things. And that's kind of what you expect from a silly symphony. It's a very similar theme and very similar in style. The music is very good. The music here is by Carl W. Starling, who does a lot of the Disney music. I have no issues with the music that was used or how it was presented alongside the animation. I think everything was edited really well. For me, I just don't like the representation of the dwarfs. I don't like the animation style. I don't like the design of them. I found them quite unnerving. I found their feet to be very peculiar. If you watch it, I'm sure you'll know what I mean. They have quite elongated feet that just seem to flail around. Maybe as a product of their drunkenness, I don't know. The actual narrative I have no problem with. Dwarfs getting drunk, I don't mind. That's fine. I have no issue with what they're trying to depict. I'm sure some people might, but it's a product of its time. But I just don't think the animation of the dwarves is very good. Obviously, it's not horrific, but because I have Snow White to compare it to, and I know what they were capable of in just really a short time period after this, I think I'd expected a bit more. So it's definitely not my favourite Silly Symphony short. By no means is it bad. You know, the animation, I don't like the style, but the editing of it is fine. It's alright. I'm not going to say it's bad because there were things about it that I enjoyed. The music was good, some of the animation of the flowers and things I liked. But if I were to recommend to you a silly symphony, it definitely wouldn't be Merry Dwarfs.